going on, YouTube? I guess I'm going to go ahead and take some questions on that I'm getting on Facebook. I made a post just the other day after attending prayer meeting at my church, and my pastor, he said that if Obama were granting asylum to Christians, then he would be all for that. You know, Christians who are in nations where they are being threatened, their lives are threatened, and they want to get out of there, and they don't want to, be missionaries in that country and try to reach people in spite of the dangers. And if Obama were saying, "Hey, you guys can come over here since we are a Christian nation," if he were saying that, then we would be all for it. But I wrote on Facebook, that if Obama, he should be granting asylum to Christians in Muslim countries. He shouldn't be granting asylum to Christians, or he shouldn't be granting asylum to Muslims in Christian countries. Okay, I got one person who says the religion wouldn't make them pro-American. I responded to that. I said Christians share a strong common heritage, and this would be the factor that would bring us together. That would, with the Bible, we all have, as Christians, as believers, we all have a strong common heritage. The next comment is, but anyways, I don't think that would be a problem. They doesn't matter if they're pro-American or not. They would, if they're Christian, they have a lot in common. We all have a lot in common if we are Christians. Next one is the next comment. That doesn't prove anything, though. Also, what if they start killing Americans? Would you still call them out for extremism, or would they just be mentally ill? Well, if Christians started to come over here and kill, us, which wouldn't happen. The odds of that happening is very minuscule. That would not happen. Christians just aren't going to do that sort of thing. This is a leap in logic as far as I'm concerned. But if they did come over here and start killing us, yes, they would be extremists. They would be just as bad as the Muslims who are coming over and killing us right now. But they wouldn't. The Christians wouldn't do that. Next one I got, is somebody who says Christians are just as violent as Muslims. No, they aren't. No, we believe that the world needs Jesus. We, for centuries, have been willing to die to bring Jesus to the world. And, we're willing to die in horrible ways over the centuries. We're willing to die horrible deaths. And God doesn't think that it's too much for us to basically, die in these horrible ways so that we can help some other people get saved. So anyways, next one is both religions claim to be a religion of peace, but honestly, murders committed in the name of their God is unreal. Grant, I will be honest, I thought you were trolling the entire time, but I honestly think you're suffering from delusions. All religions have been used as a basis to murder, and the absolute worst thing you can do is ignore the fact. The best thing you can do is stop the spread of hate and ignorance and do what Jesus would do and love everyone. Jesus loves everyone, but one day he's going to come and he's going to show a tremendous amount of love and it's going to be not the kind of love that you are thinking about here. This kind of love is going to be, what is it called? A just love. It's going to be very, what's it called? It's called tough love. Tough love. Anyways, yeah. Tough love is going to be what he is going to do. And the kind of love that you're talking about isn't the love everybody let anybody do whatever they want kind of love. So you have a wrong perspective on life, my friend. Now I'm not sure if I want to use names because these are all Facebook. However, it is public. You know what? I'll go ahead and use names. That was for Joseph Westendorf. Let's see. And Joseph Westendorf, I firmly believe that your comment is. I put it here. I'm gonna be open. Firmly believe that your comment is idiocy. You are not looking at all of the angles. And right after my comment, it says, "You and I are not the same religion, but please don't think I comment on here to berate Christians, because some of the people I loved most considered themselves as such. Your political ideologies are half-baked at best, but you seem to find yourself an army of yes men, and women that leads you to believe that nothing you say is wrong." That's weird. Okay. I am sure you have a social life, a job, and friends to have a beer or two with. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink beer. I have drinking in the past. Even enough where I have gotten buzzed. What you would call buzzed at times. But as a rule, I do not get drunk. I've never been drunk. And I've never lost any control and done anything that was stupid. But as a rule, I don't drink on any kind of regular basis at all. Maybe at the most a couple of beers a year, and it's usually only whenever people offer the beers to me. They pay for them themselves, and they're like, "Here, have a beer," and I'm like, "Okay, sure," and I'll drink a beer, but hardly ever.